The Hound of the Baskervilles by Arthur Conan Doyle is one of the most famous Sherlock Holmes novels, blending mystery, suspense, and elements of the supernatural. The story is set in the eerie moorlands of Devonshire, England, and revolves around the legend of a supernatural hound that haunts the Baskerville family. The novel begins with Dr. James Mortimer visiting Sherlock Holmes and Dr. John Watson at 221B, Baker Street. He seeks their help in solving the mysterious death of his friend, Sir Charles Baskerville, who was found dead outside his mansion, Baskerville Hall. Mortimer reveals an old legend associated with the Baskerville family. Centuries ago, a cruel ancestor, Sir Hugo Baskerville, kidnapped a young woman and pursued her across the moor. However, before he could catch her, he was attacked and killed by a monstrous, demonic hound. Since then, the hound is believed to haunt the Baskerville lineage, causing the untimely deaths of family members. Mortimer fears that the legend has struck again, as Sir Charles was found with a terrified expression and no visible wounds, but giant hound footprints were discovered nearby. Holmes, though skeptical of the supernatural, agrees to take the case. The next in line to inherit Baskerville Hall is Sir Henry Baskerville, Sir Charles's nephew, who has just arrived from Canada. Soon after his arrival in London, Sir Henry receives an anonymous warning note advising him to stay away from the moor. Holmes, suspecting that someone is trying to harm Sir Henry, sends Dr. Watson to Devonshire with him while he remains in London to attend to other matters. Upon arriving at Baskerville Hall, Watson encounters a host of suspicious characters. There is Barrymore, the butler, and his wife, who seem to be hiding a secret. The neighboring Stapletons, a brother and sister duo, are also peculiar. Jack Stapleton is a naturalist with an eccentric personality, while his sister, Beryl, appears frightened and even warns Watson that Sir Henry should leave. Watson also meets Mr. Frankland, an elderly man fond of lawsuits, and learns that an escaped convict, Selden, is hiding on the moor. As Watson investigates, he discovers strange occurrences. He hears eerie howling sounds at night, and Barrymore is caught signaling with a candle from a window. It turns out Barrymore is secretly helping Selden, his wife's brother. Meanwhile, Watson notices a mysterious figure lurking on the moor and, upon investigating, finds that it is none other than Holmes, who has been secretly working on the case. Holmes reveals that he suspected Jack Stapleton from the beginning and had been collecting evidence against him. The truth gradually unfolds. Stapleton is actually a distant relative of the Baskervilles and has been plotting to claim the estate. He trained a ferocious hound to kill Sir Charles and intended to do the same to Sir Henry. To make the hound appear supernatural, he coated it with phosphorus, making it glow in the dark. Stapleton manipulated his sister, Beryl, forcing her to act as his wife while passing her off as his sister to deceive others. In a dramatic climax, Holmes, Watson, and the local authorities lay a trap. As Sir Henry walks across the moor at night, Stapleton releases the terrifying hound. However, Holmes and Watson shoot the beast before it can attack, revealing it to be a real dog rather than a supernatural creature. They chase Stapleton into the treacherous Grimpen Mire, where he presumably drowns, ending his evil plans. With the case solved, Sir Henry is safe, though deeply shaken by his experience. He leaves for London to recover, and Holmes and Watson return to Baker Street. The novel ends with Holmes explaining how he pieced together the mystery and how Stapleton's greed led to his downfall. The Hound of the Baskervilles is a masterful blend of Gothic horror and detective fiction, showcasing Sherlock Holmes's brilliance in logical reasoning and deduction. The novel's eerie atmosphere, gripping suspense, and unexpected twists make it one of the greatest detective stories ever written.